Good evening, everyone. It is my absolute pleasure in my last year as president to be standing up here in front of all of you, acknowledging these fine young and women here tonight. We sure have missed being able to do this in person last year. It may not be what we usually do, but we're gonna do the best job that we possibly can. COVID derailed a lot of things, but it definitely did not derail music making at Mifflin. Thank you to the Governor Mifflin administration and staff for making this possible. GMMA is here to help raise funds, volunteer, bake, build huge props that are crazy ideas from these people here in charge, create and maintain an enthusiastic public interest in our programs, and to just be an overall support in all phases of the music department. We may not have been able to do that much this year, but we will be bigger and better in the coming years. Strike Up will be back on the calendar, and we hope to resume some of our normal fundraisers while implementing new and fresh ideas. A Stanford study shows that music engages areas of the brain which are involved with paying attention, making predictions, and updating events in our memory. It is said to be one of the last memories that we hold on to. Young people who take music or are exposed to music show different brain development and improved memory over the course of a year compared to those who do not have music exposure. Governor Mifflin has also been recognized 9 years in a row by the NAMM Foundation for Best Communities for Music Education, and that is a huge accomplishment. You all deserve a round of applause for your hard work and dedication. I'd like to thank the fellow board members, Ann Capola, Deanna Witzel, Corinne Amsfield, Joey Flam Costello, Tara Schultz, the music department chairs Andrew Casano and Keith Abrahamson, and past president Jim Hong for their undivided and undying dedication to the board. Seniors, you have all accomplished great things during your time here at Mifflin, and we are all so very proud of you. I speak on behalf of all of GMMA and wish you all the very best of luck on your future plans. Thank you to the music teachers, thank you to administration, and for your unending support, parents, friends, and family. We are all very grateful to you. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you, Denise, and thank you all for being with us tonight for this celebration of our music department's class of 2021. I won't sugarcoat it. This year's been hard. We have experienced great loss and been challenged in ways unprecedented for most of us. At the same time, however, I think that we have all learned a great deal about compassion, grace, kindness, empathy, and having the resolve and flexibility to rise up against all odds. While everyone has, on some level, acquired some of this wisdom, we are seeing it most in our youngest generation. Thank you so very much, students, for your undying commitment to doing the right thing and doing it well. Thank you, parents, for making these great young people. Thank you, Governor Mifflin staff and administration, for your undying support. We look forward to brighter days, but we also will look back on the era of COVID-19 always humbled and amazed by what we were able to accomplish as a music department here at Governor Mifflin. And we are so happy for this opportunity to recognize all of you here tonight. A few orderly points. We ask that attendees remain masked and that families remain together and socially distanced from other groups throughout the night. When a student's name is announced as an award winner, they may approach the stage from the stage left staircase, receive their award, and exit via the stage right staircase to rejoin their families. And with that, I turn things over to Mr. Abrahamson.
We will start with awards that would typically be given at our spring concerts. When a student's name is called, we will ask that they proceed. Yeah, he just said that. There. We got it. All right. The National School Choral Award is awarded to a student who exhibits strong performance and achievement in choral ensembles, as well as strong leadership in the choral program. The recipient receives a plaque, trophy, and check. Unless otherwise noted, all monetary awards tonight are funded by the Governor Mifflin Music Association. This year's recipient of the National School Choral Award is planning to pursue a career in singing and songwriting, and will be singing the national anthem at graduation next week. Emmy Drago. And don't forget, there is a check inside there. Unfortunately, we'll forego the typical handshake this year, but congratulations, Emmy. The Outstanding Accompanist Award is presented on behalf of the Reading Musical Foundation. RMF's mission is to advance and advocate music education and appreciation in Berks County. Reliable, skillful keyboard accompanists are essential to nearly all high school music and theater programs. The skill of accompanying is unique in ensemble performance. This program is designed to reward one outstanding student keyboard accompanist in each of Berks County's senior high schools who is skillful, diligent, and available as a keyboard accompanist and generally supportive of your school music program. A qualifying student should be a superb role model for other musicians in your school's music program and aspire toward high standards in keyboard accompaniment and musical performance generally. Throughout the student's tenure in senior high school, it has been obvious to the music faculty that the student values giving something back to other students and/or to the community. The recipient receives a certificate and check from RMF. This year's winner is Megan Goodhart. Megan has been an absolute rock of an accompanist for the past 4 years. She is always up for a challenge, no matter how hard, and that's why she has now won this award 2 years in a row. Congrats, Megan. Mr. Leonowitz.
The National School Orchestra Award is awarded to a student who exhibits strong performance and achievement on a stringed instrument, as well as strong leadership in the orchestra program. The recipient receives a plaque, trophy, and check. This year's recipient is Joshua Little. Mr. Casano.
The John Philip Sousa Band Award is awarded to a student who exhibits strong performance and achievement on a wind or percussion instrument, as well as strong leadership and varied participation in the band program. The student receives a plaque, trophy, and check. This year's winner could not possibly be more involved in the band program. I think participates in every ensemble that we offer and does so in a way that is exemplary among his peers. Please help me congratulate Lane Racy.
Lane Racy.
You know. Nicknames for days. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is awarded to an outstanding performer in jazz. The recipient receives a plaque, trophy, and check. And this young man is one of the finest jazz musicians that I have had the opportunity to teach so far, and I cannot wait to see where his career in music takes him. Please help me congratulate Cormac Costello. Yes. Congratulations, Cormac. This concludes the awards that would typically be presented at concerts. And we'll now proceed to the band awards. Note that awards for the outstanding student or students in a given section or discipline within our department are determined by achievement in musical performance. Participation in county, district, and so on festivals and other honor groups are among first considerations. Unless otherwise noted, recipients of these awards receive a plaque. This year's recipient of the award for Outstanding Student in Color Guard is Kathryn Kaburski. Congratulations. Next, we have the Outstanding Students in Brass, and this year we have 2 recipients. Please help me congratulate Justin Kaufman and Blake Rutkowski.
If any students want to relocate, there are plenty of seats down in this area.
Congratulations, Blake. Congratulations, Justin. Next, we have our Outstanding Students in Woodwinds. And again, this year we have 2 recipients. Please help me congratulate Brad Rhoads and Sarah Halligan. Congratulations, Brad. And next we have our Outstanding Students in Percussion. Please help me congratulate Isaac Maldonado and Zachary Remp. Awards for Most Improved in a given ensemble are conferred upon musicians who have shown exceptional effort and therefore improved performance skill. Recipients of these awards receive a plaque. This year's recipients of the award for Most Improved Band Musicians are Victor Rivera and Justin Cosgrove. Congratulations, Victor. Congratulations, Justin. The recipient of the Semper Fidelis Award for Music Excellence receives a certificate and a check. They must hold a first chair position in the band, be capable of performing as a soloist with the high school band, and be recognized as both an outstanding performer and as a truly outstanding young citizen. This year's recipient is Justin Kaufman. That's that citizenship I was talking about. Next, we have the Outstanding Jazz Musician. This award is in the form of a check, and this outstanding jazz musician sometimes has a tendency to stump me on jazz music theory. He'll start talking about chords and everything, and I'm just like, yeah, sounds great, do that. I'm a drummer. This year's recipient is Lane Racy. Next, we have the Project Penske Jazz Musicianship Award, presented on behalf of RMF, is awarded to a student who aspires towards high standards in jazz performance or composition. As a result of generous financial commitment by Penske Truck Leasing and considerable volunteer and staff effort, RMF has launched Project Penske, designed to further music education through jazz. An RMF Project Penske Jazz Musicianship Award is available each spring to one student in each of Berks County's school districts who best exemplifies the creativity, skill in improvisation or jazz composition, respect for musical ensemble, virtuosity if a performer, and a zeal to participate actively in the preservation and development of jazz that are characteristic of a jazz musician. The award is available to a student of any age or grade level who participates as a performer or composer in any of the district's jazz offerings. A qualifying student should be a superb role model for other musicians in your school's music program and aspire toward high standards in jazz performance or jazz composition. As a performer or composer of jazz, the student displays extraordinary creativity. If a performer, the student's skills at improvisation are extraordinary. This recipient receives a check from RMF, and this year's recipient is Nathaniel Wirt. Next, the recipients of the Band Leadership Award each receive a plaque and are the band members who have shown the greatest leadership between both the marching and concert bands programs. This year's recipients are Faith Bentz and Brendan Weber. Congratulations, Wendy. Congratulations. It should be, yeah. And next, the Paul M. Casano Memorial Scholarship is awarded to an outstanding member of the full band program who is enrolled at an institution of higher education. This award is chosen on the criteria of both musical achievement and outstanding citizenship within the music department. This year's recipient, I think, is the only student to ever have her own theme song. Please help me congratulate Charisse O'Toole.
theme songs. For the record, Charisse has more than one theme song.
Congratulations, Charisse. Congratulations to all winners of band awards. And next up is Mr. Leonowitz with Orchestra Awards.
All right. Next up, we have outstanding students in high strings. Sorry. So, this year's recipients of the outstanding students in high strings, I'm not often indecisive, but I was this year as far as awards, so that's why I picked two recipients. Jasmine Weaver and Erica Mizumoto. So to clarify, when we say high strings, we're referring to violins, and then low strings, viola, cello, bass. Both of these students have played violin with me since 8th grade and have always done a fantastic job. Congrats, Jasmine. Congrats, Erica. And the recipients of the award for outstanding students in low strings, again, two. Charisse O'Toole and Devin Detweiler. Charisse is being recognized for her excellence on bass, and Devin for viola. Congrats. And then we have most improved string students. And this year's senior class holds such a special place in my heart that I went with not one, not two, but three. Sophia Pathick, Faith Bentz, Cassandra Crum. Faith and Sophia for their outstanding work these last 5 years on the violin, and Cassie for cello. Okay. The Priscilla Hlbert String Scholarship is awarded to a student who exhibits strong performance and achievement on a string instrument and strong leadership in the orchestra program. This year's recipient is Emmy Drago. Congratulations to the winners of String Awards. Next up, we have Mr. A with the Choral Awards.
This year's recipients of the award for Outstanding Female Vocalists both started out as relatively shy ninth graders and have blossomed into strong young women with outstanding voices. The winners are Jasmine Weaver and Alexis Grande. was the most. Perfect. And this year's recipients of the award for Outstanding Male Vocalists have both had quite a journey through their high school careers, but I could always count on them to lead their fellow tenors, except that one time when one of them moved to Italy for a few months. Come on up, Jack Baldwin and Chris Baez. You came back, that's what counts. I know. The recipients of the award for Most Improved Vocalists are both incredibly big personalities who will leave a large hole in the choir and govs, and for one of them, new arrangement too. It's been a pleasure watching them each grow into leaders in the choir and beyond. This year's recipients are Charisse O'Toole and Brian Wentling. You should take the Charisse one. And the Kathryn Felman Scholarship is awarded to a senior who demonstrates a great interest in choral literature, participation in county district festivals, and other honor groups. I can't say enough about this year's recipient. She has been a true leader in the choir for the past 4 years. As a 10th and 11th grader, she represented our school at district choir. She has been featured in many solos and small acts throughout her high school career. She has been my right-hand student since 10th grade. I can always count on her to run rehearsals in my absence. Whether in the spotlight or behind the scenes, she has thrived. While she will be sorely missed, she's ready for new challenges and experiences as she attends Kutztown University to study elementary education with a minor in music. Come on up, Melody Watts. Congratulations to the winners of the Choral Awards. Next up, Mr. Leonowitz to present department-wide and miscellaneous awards.
Okie dokie. Recipients of the award for Outstanding Students in Stage and Technical Work as selected by our wonderful stage crew advisor, Mr. Jeff Casano, each receive a plaque and check. This year he has chosen 3 recipients: Devin Detweiler, Justin Cosgrove, and Anna Briggs. Next up, we have the award for Outstanding Contribution to the Music Program. Recipients of this award each receive a check. This award kind of goes to students who just demonstrate really exemplary leadership in the music program, as well as a willingness to go above and beyond expectations and just really support the overall, the backbone of the program. And this year we have 4 recipients: Mandy Mayers, Kayla Vera, Paige Noggle, and Victoria Lake. The Outstanding Newbie Award, this is one that we added, I want to say last year, perhaps last year, 2 years ago. But I think all three of us tend to really enjoy working with students who start in high school. There's just something special about that. Every year, students approach us asking, as a freshman, sophomore, what have you, can I start a new instrument? And typically, the only regret that we have about it is that they didn't start sooner. So we decided last year, 2 years ago, excuse me, to add this to the program and just kind of recognize some of those kids. And this year's recipient is an outstanding young lady, very near and dear to my heart, who, as a junior, started the viola, and we had a connection over that just because that's also my main instrument. Please join me in congratulating Erica Norris. And the Abby Rhoads Music Award is awarded to a student involved in the music program that has demonstrated an overall strong dedication and effort. The recipient receives a check. This year's winner is Kendall and Judd. Mr. Casano will announce the remainder of this set of awards.
The Outstanding High School Musician Award, a scholarship sponsored by Reading Musical Foundation, is awarded to an outstanding student as determined by achievement in musical performance and leadership. This year's recipient is Melody Watts. Congratulations. The Music Service Award is awarded to students who demonstrate responsibility within the music department, such as maintaining music libraries, instrument distribution, uniform distribution, things like that, and are involved in many aspects of the department. These recipients receive a check, and this year's recipients are Victor Rivera and Lane Racy. Congratulations. Congratulations, Victor. The Excellence in the Arts Scholarship goes to students who serve as role models for other musicians in the program. These recipients receive a check. And I don't know that I've ever met anybody who has as sunny a disposition as these two young ladies. If they've ever had a bad day, I wouldn't know about it. Please help us congratulate Kaylin Shoemake and Faith Bentz. Yeah. The Nicholas G. Geracimos Music Scholarship is presented to a student who has been accepted into a college or university program as a music major who has maintained a 3.0 grade point average. This year's recipient is Cormac Costello. Congratulations, Cormac. Next, the Robert J. Cooper Music Theater Scholarship is awarded to a student who has been accepted into a college or university program as either a music or theater major. This year's recipient is Brendan Weber. Congratulations. And finally, the Lewis Skip Norcott Award, in the form of a check and a Harvard Music Dictionary for each recipient, is presented to students who have been accepted at a college or university as a major in music in some capacity, education, performance, theory, history, etc. This year we have 4 recipients total, and they are Cormac Costello, Brendan Weber, William Zander Karras, and Victor Rivera. Congratulations. 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 And now I'll turn things over to Mr. A, who will begin the medals presentation.
Except for the fact that I'm not, because we were told that students wanted to have a few minutes at this time. So we hesitantly yield the floor.
All right, so this gift is for Mr. Leonowitz from the seniors in orchestra. And this gift kind of has some explaining to do, like I kind of have to explain it a little bit. One of the ways that he builds his relationship with his students is through inside jokes, and we have a lot of them. So this gift has to do with one of those inside jokes, and yeah.
I need to be worried. My boss is here. All right.
Okay, so yeah, so we basically got you an apron because we know that you love to bake and cook, and it says your mom on it because that's one of the big things that he says a lot. And then we also got some cooking utensils as well. And then there's a card in there too.
Well, thank you very much. Every time I make cupcakes, I'll think of you. Thanks, Abby.
Okay, so me, Mandy, and Melody are all presenting Mr. A's gift. So I guess I'll just introduce it a little bit. But Mr. A has a tendency of talking a lot about his garden and showing us pictures of his garden. And showing us videos of his kids helping him in his garden. So we decided to have a gift that is relating to the garden. So I'll let Melody talk about that a little bit.
Okay, so like Jasmine said, Mr. A likes to talk about his garden all the time. He actually just made a raised garden, and he was showing us pictures very proudly, and he talks about his garden the same way he talks about his kids. So we thought about combining his kids and the garden. So we got him this giant container for him to plant whatever plants he so desires that says their last name and class of 2021, so he can never forget us. And then inside is a dinosaur-themed children's gardening kit so that his children can help him garden. And hopefully, down the road, we get to see pictures of his garden and his kids all grown up.
Thank you. That's so sweet, guys.
Basically, to sum up what they all said, this is it's a kid gardening set. He recently just showed us a video, actually, of his kids almost murdering each other with shovels, large adult shovels trying to garden. So hopefully your kids don't murder each other with that. Words can really not explain how much Mr. A has meant to me and our entire class. He's always had our backs and been there for us and gave us so many opportunities. So thank you so much for our entire class.
You should be. This is probably the best and worst idea I've had at the same time. So this requires a little bit of background. This crown and sash we got freshman year at one of our competitions, and Mr. Cassano won it for being the best band director, and he made us call him King Cassano for at least a week. So in my hand, I hold the deed to 1 square foot of land in Scotland that legally makes you Lord Cassano. This is horrible. I don't know what you're talking about. So this is just the PDF files. The actual stuff is on its way. There's a plaque and extra stuff that comes with it. But you are now legally Lord Cassano.
Yes, and all the students will know.
We know.
Thank you so much. Those were incredibly thoughtful. All right, towards the conclusion of each year, our seniors are asked to reflect on their high school music experiences and fill out a form indicating what activities, ensembles, and opportunities they took part in, and for how many years. Students receive varying numbers of points for each year of each activity and emerge with a total number of points. Students are then separated into 3 medal categories: bronze, silver, and gold, based on their point earnings. We have 37 bronze medals to award this year, and we'll ask that you hold your applause until all names have been read. If these students are present, they may approach the stage and receive their medal from Mr. Cassano or Mr. Lianowitz. And for those of you, if any of you are watching at home, or if you all know seniors who should be getting a medal, and we usually get to see seniors again before graduation, but this is the last time we will see you before graduation, likely. So if anyone wants to come claim their medal, just stop by the main office, and we'll make sure to leave the bronze and silver and gold medals that are left over with them. So, in alphabetical order, the recipients of the bronze medal are Chris Baez, Jarrett Bauer, Anna Bierman, Cameron Brown, Renee Carl, Devin Detweiler, Taylor Dreisbach, Jorian Fernandez, Alyssa Jones, William Xander Karras, Justin Kaufman, Jocelyn Kern, Ryan Klein, Benjamin Knox, Cassandra Crum, Kathryn Kuberski, Victoria Lake, Courtney Lacey, Emily McKenzie, Erica Mizumoto, Paige Noggle, Ryan Ney, Erica Norris, Hannah Opplinger, Sophia Pathick, Bradley Rhoads, Nehemiah Rivera, Mara Roman, Paris Roop, Samantha Rowe, May Salama, Jordan Stanley, Grace Stewart, Blagovesta Stoiva, Darak Tavares, Kayla Vera, and Brian Wentling. And Mr. Casano will present the silver medal winners.
We have 16 silver medals to award this year. We will ask that you hold your applause until all names have been read. If these students are present, they may approach the stage and receive their medal and exit the stage to rejoin their families. Anastasia Alvarez, Jack Baldwin, Justin Cosgrove, Emmy Drago, Megan Goodhart, Alexis Grande, Sarah Halligan, Kendall and Judd, Joshua Little, Mandy Mayers, Isaac Maldonado, Zachary Remp, Victor Rivera, Blake Rutkowski, Kaylin Shoemake, and Jasmine Weaver. Congratulations to our silver medal winners. And now, our principal, Mr. Steve Murray, will announce the gold medal winners.
Thank you. I want to take a brief moment to thank these three outstanding educators here. Just from the comments of our students, you can tell the relationships they build with their students, the love of music, and how they share that with them. And I know it carries on with our students forever, and hopefully you and the family as well. So let's give them a round of applause. All right, this year we have 7 gold medal winners, and we will announce them in order of points earned. Totaling 682 points. This student's involvement has included concert band, jazz band, county jazz band, orchestra, chamber ensemble, county orchestra, district orchestra, regional orchestra, private lessons, concert choir, governor's band, concert small acts, the spring swing ensemble, and spring swing orchestra. Please join me in congratulating Cormac Costello.
And since I typed the script, all state orchestra.
Totaling 700 points, this student's involvement has included marching band, concert band, jazz band, marching band section leader, county band, district band, region band, orchestra woodwinds, county orchestra, concert small acts, private lessons, concert choir, ambassadors, Governor's Band, and Spring Swing Orchestra. Please join me in congratulating Brendan Weber. Totaling 728 points, this student's involvement has included marching band, concert band, jazz band, indoor drum line, marching band section leader, county band, county jazz band, the concert small acts, private lessons, concert choir, governor's band, piano accompanist, chorus, county chorus, piano lessons, and the Spring Swing Orchestra. Please congratulate Nathaniel Wirt. Totaling 761 points, this student's involvement has included marching band, concert band, jazz band, indoor drum line, drum major, county band, district band, orchestra percussion, concert small acts, private lessons, concert choir, governor's band, piano accompanist, piano lessons, and the Spring Swing Orchestra. Please congratulate Lane Racy. Totaling 785 points, this student's involvement has included marching band, concert band, indoor drum line, drum major, marching band section leader, orchestra strings, orchestra percussion, concert choir, new arrangement, governors, choir assistant director, spring swing lead role, and spring swing ensemble member. Please join me in congratulating Charisse Otu. Totaling 815 points, this student's involvement has included marching band, concert band, jazz band, indoor drum line, marching band section leader, county band, district band, orchestra strings, orchestra brass, county orchestra, district orchestra, the concert small acts, private lessons, concert choir, new arrangement, governor's band, choir attendance, and the Spring Swing Ensemble. Please join me in congratulating Faith Bentz. And totaling 882 points, this student's involvement has included marching band, concert band, indoor drum line, drum major, marching band section leader, orchestra percussion, concert choir, governors, choir student assistant director, county chorus, district chorus, concert small acts, piano lessons, spring swing lead role, and spring swing ensemble. I know that she's going to be an outstanding educator in a couple of years. Please join me in congratulating Melody Watts. I skipped 2 things, I think I skipped 2. Just a bit long. Or 2. And now our superintendent, Mr. Bill McKay, will present the Friend of Music Award.
Good evening. It's my privilege to present the Friend of Music Award, which is given each year to a person or persons who have gone above and beyond the call of duty in service to the Governor Mifflin Music Department. Without their tireless efforts, our music program would not be successful as it is today. They're often unrecognized as they work behind the scenes to enhance the experiences and performance of our music students. Dr. Steve Gerhardt served as the superintendent of schools for the Governor Mifflin School District for 5.5 years. As superintendent, Dr. Gerhardt's support of our music programs was evident and enthusiastic. In his first year with Governor Mifflin, Dr. Gerhardt recognized and worked to fix several areas of need in the department. He increased personnel by reinstating a previously eliminated string teacher position, as well as provided financial support for purchases of instruments and equipment. Dr. Gerhardt was a frequent collaborator with the department, always looking for ways in which he could provide support and fill needs. Through his work with the department, Dr. Gerhardt always sought to give students the best music education possible. The department is so grateful for Dr. Gerhardt's support of music at Governor Mifflin during his tenure as superintendent. Please join us in congratulating this year's Friend of Music Award recipient, former Superintendent Dr. Steve Gerhardt. And I'll turn it over to Mr. Leonowitz for closing remarks.
Before we wrap up, we have to take a moment to recognize our outgoing GMMA president, Denise Yerger. Mrs. Yerger has served as president for 3 years, has supervised many events, spearheaded various fundraisers and other efforts. So can we just take a moment and thank Mrs. Yerger? So then in turn, we have to recognize our incoming GMMA president, Melissa Balthaser. Melissa has 4 sons involved in our program at various levels and in various ensembles. She has been a key participant in various events thus far, and we look very much forward to her tenure as president. Melissa, would you? Oh, hi.
Thank you, Mr. Leonowitz. I'm going to be a little bit repetitive, but after the year we've all had, I think we can't say thank you enough. So first and foremost, I also want to thank Denise Yerger for all of her service on the GMMA board for the past 3 years, and I am fortunate that she will be staying on the board as the past president, so I look forward to working with her. Denise, for all of your time, energy, and dedication, thank you so much. So to close out our ceremony tonight, I'd like to just acknowledge a few groups. First and foremost, I'm very proud of our GMMA board and its members for navigating this past year. We've had some of our biggest fundraising events go virtual, get modified, or be canceled completely. Yet we worked together to be creative. We held meetings by Zoom. We sat in lawn chairs in the parking lot. And by changing up and creating new fundraising so that our programs like this award ceremony tonight could continue. I'm also so incredibly grateful to our administration and our music teachers, directors, and our staff for keeping music alive this year. They have worked tirelessly and quite possibly harder than they have ever worked before. Am I right? So thank you so much for allowing our students to continue doing what they love this year, making music. But most importantly, I am so incredibly proud of all of our music students navigating this crazy and tumultuous year with poise and the same passion and drive that makes music programs here at Mifflin so phenomenal year after year after year, no matter what obstacles they have faced. So seniors and senior parents, congratulations. And as you leave Governor Mifflin, no matter where you head next, I hope that you continue to make music. And when you are able, please come back and continue to support the GMMA, whether it be by attending events or participating in fundraisers, because in doing so, you will help to ensure that our music students for generations to come can experience the same joy that you have. Congratulations.
Okay. Congratulations once again to all award winners. Thank you so very much for coming. Take care. Zach Remp, please come back up here for a second.